And I remember, like, I don't know if you know what his voice sounds like, but like, I felt like I was in the presence of his monster inside.
Saw it posted yesterday all over our social media pages. Cassie filed a lawsuit in New York City against Diddy.
Yikes.
She's claiming she was stuck in a decade-long cycle of...
It's difficult to believe that one of Hollywood's most adored characters, Will Smith, is now being associated with the increasingly contentious figure P. Diddy. As new photos emerge showing Smith attending some of Diddy's infamous parties, people are beginning to wonder how deep this connection goes and what secrets are concealed behind the glamorous events that both of these men have been known to attend. Is there more to this story than two famous people mingling at high-profile gatherings? Or is there a darker side to this friendship that Will Smith has attempted to keep hidden from the public eye?
...controlled every aspect of her life. He is accused of frequently beating her and would hide her in hotel rooms for days until the bruising and signs of abuse were...
Now, let's go back a little and examine the relationship between Will Smith and C. These two celebrities have been working together for many years, so it's not surprising that they have been cited together. Well, Diddy the flamboyant and Smith the all-American actor, who is well known for his friendliness and family-friendly image, it may have seemed strange to pair larger-than-life with the music world. But upon closer inspection, it becomes evident that they have been in the same elite circles for years. They frequently appeared together at events hosted by the music industry in Hollywood or even working on different projects.
The issue is, it seems as though he wants to kind of like exert power and dominance over people who don't really want.
Their relationship dates back to the early 2000s when both men were at the height of their popularity. Will was starring in blockbuster movies like Men in Black, and Ali was ruling the music charts and expanding his empire. Both men were respected for their talent and ambition, and from the outside looking in, their friendship made sense. It seemed like an innocent celebrity friendship between two influential figures in entertainment.
In this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap.
But the Reezer posting of recent photos that appear to show Will Smith at one of Diddy's well-known parties has sparked criticism. Since Diddy has been the target of numerous allegations, speculation about his parties has long existed. Stories of excess and dubious behavior have followed Diddy's parties like a shadow. Now that Diddy is facing more accusations, it is unclear why Will Smith attended, and more importantly, what may was up to that could have explained why Will would maintain this connection concealed.
There is a criminal investigation underway, and that they believe that there would be evidence of crimes in one or both of these.
For many years, Will Smith's public persona has been impeccable, with a clear focus on his professional pursuits, family, and personal development. However, when Diddy is included, the edges of that persona start to show. There have long been rumors about Diddy's extravagant lifestyle and his lavish parties for the rich and famous, where anything goes. As a result, people are now wondering whether or not Will Smith will become involved in that world, and if so, what that might mean for his reputation going forward.
With very, very serious and salacious allegations, including allegations that Combs had cameras.
Let's now turn our focus to Will's personal life, in particular his marriage to Jada Pinkett Smith, which has always been a source of mystery. Jad has never been afraid to acknowledge that their marriage is unconventional, but being upfront about their union has only served to spread more suspicions. During Jada's 2020 Red Table Talk, one of the most bombshell revelations was her admission of what she famously dubbed an involvement with singer Augusta Lena. The audience was shocked by this revelation, and many began to doubt the durability of the Smiths' marriage.
And I got into a different kind of entanglement.
Will and Jay both stated at the time that they were still dedicated to one another and were working through their problems, but more recent events have shed new light on their relationship. According to Jada's latest interviews, there may be even more to their narrative than what the public has been told, especially her shocking admission that she and Will have been living separate lives since 2016. Jada explained that their relationship is not the fairy tale that some people thought it was, but rather a complicated one with ups and downs.
2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
More questions are raised by the fact that Will has been to Diddy's parties during this time of separation. Will and Jane have always been open about the difficulties they face, but could Will's involvement in Diddy's controversial lifestyle be one of the reasons their marriage has been under so much strain? Some people theorize that Diddy's world of excess and temptations may have contributed to the Smiths' relationship problems. After all, managing a high-profile marriage in Hollywood is no easy feat.
Do you believe Diddy is a dangerous person?
Yes.
It's important to note that Will has reportedly attended several of Diddy's gatherings over the years, sometimes even bringing his son Jaden Smith along. However, this could just be a case of a celebrity networking opportunity. The fact that these activities have been connected to certain serious accusations made about the character of Will's involvement, is there something more going on behind the scenes? Or was he just another well-known face in the crowd?
If you gotta run to a private island because your evil doings are doing so much and they storming your house, it's one of these.
Persistent rumors that Diddy has compromising evidence on Will Smith add to the story's intrigue. While there is no concrete evidence to support this claim, the mere possibility of such blackmail has been enough to keep the rumor alive. According to some sources, Diddy's parties were frequently recorded with hidden cameras allegedly recording the activities of high-profile guests. There have been suggestions that this footage was used as leverage against certain individuals, keeping them silent or ensuring their loyalty. Milk churning.
Stacey, you say today's indictment reads like a mob indictment. What was most shocking to you of all these allegations?
Even as the accusations against the music mobile company mount, Will Smith has remained silent about his relationship with Diddy. If Diddy does have incriminating footage, that would explain why someone as high profile as Will Smith has stayed silent and why he hasn't addressed the rumors head-on. After all, the last thing Will would want is for something damaging to come to light, especially with his reputation and family life already under intense public scrutiny. Former associates of Diddy have actually hinted at the existence of such material, though no one has come forward with concrete proof.
He was running some kind of Epstein-type deal where he was filming everybody, right?
That's the rumors, yeah. I don't know that there's any proof or anything.
Will Smith isn't the only celebrity linked to these rumors of blackmail. Diddy is also suspected of having influence over other celebrities who have attended his parties. Diddy's web of secrets and hidden truths has sparked much conjecture about the true extent of his power in Hollywood. Some have even suggested that Diddy's reputation has remained relatively untarnished for so long because of the dirt he has on some of the most powerful figures in the business. Smith is just the most recent celebrity to be mentioned in these discussions, but who knows how many other stars could be entangled in this web?
That this is the end of the Diddy story. As we know.
A further layer of complexity to this story is added by Will's silence in the face of growing questions about his relationship with Diddy. As more information becomes available, Will has mostly refrained from discussing it, which has left fans and critics wondering why he hasn't come forward. In Hollywood, silence often speaks louder than words, so many have speculated as to what Will might be hiding.
Kaur dancing to the 1988 Grammy-winning song Parents Just Don't Understand, performed by her husband.
Naturally, Will has been in the spotlight before. Who can forget the infamous Oscars slap incident, in which Will stunned everyone by slapping comedian Chris Rock on stage? That moment was a turning point for Will, shattering his previously untouchable image and raising concerns about his mental state. Some have even drawn parallels between that incident and the difficulties Will has been going through in his personal life, raising the possibility that there may be more going on beneath the surface than anyone realizes.
Promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever.
Will Smith's connection to Diddy and the secrets that may lie beneath the surface could be adding to the stress he's been dealing with. After all, maintaining a public image while navigating personal turmoil, especially when entangled in Hollywood's hidden truths, isn't easy. The fact that Will has remained silent about his attendance at Diddy's infamous parties only deepens the intrigue, leaving fans speculating about what else might come to light in the months ahead. At this point, the full story is still a mystery. Will's relationship with Diddy remains clouded, raising more questions than answers. One thing is certain, the longer Will stays silent, the more the speculation grows. Is he trying to protect his family and reputation, or is there something far deeper that he doesn't want the world to know? As the public awaits further revelations, it's hard not to wonder if this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the secrets Hollywood's biggest stars are hiding.
So what is next? Is he going to be in jail in this facility until the trial begins? Is there a chance he could, get moved earlier than that?
As of this moment, as of this hour, as of today, yes. But of course, as I mentioned earlier, they're going to be appealing this thing next to the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals to overturn the judge's order here to try and get him actually released.
As we proceed with this discussion, it's critical to consider the wider picture. While Smith may be the most recent celebrity associated with Diddy's contentious world, he's by no means the only one. In fact, many of the most well-known figures in entertainment have attended Diddy's parties, and many of them have fascinating backstories to share or keep hidden. This brings us to the subject of the other celebrities who have been entangled in the whirlwind of Diddy's infamous parties.
At Baltimore School of the Arts, it was the first day, and he came over to me and introduced himself.
As we proceed with this discussion, it's critical to consider the wider picture. While Smith may be the most recent celebrity associated with Diddy's contentious world, he's by no means the only one. In fact, many of the most well-known figures in entertainment have attended Diddy's parties, and many of them have fascinating backstories to share or keep hidden. This brings us to the subject of the other celebrities who have been entangled in the whirlwind of Diddy's infamous parties.
Of course, there's layers upon layers. When you get into these conspiracy theories, man, they never end. They never end. There's just layers upon.
We've already talked about Will Smith's surprising link to Diddy's parties, but he's not the only star who throws legendary parties. Few are as well known as Diddy. Hollywood has been abuzz with rumors about these parties for years. As more details surface, it's evident that Diddy's guest list is filled with well-known faces, including Usher, Ashton Kutcher, and even 50 Cent. It appears that many of the biggest names in Tinseltown have attended these frequently extravagant events. But what actually happens behind closed doors, and what effect might this exposure have on these well-known celebrities' careers?
Well, if he really was filming everybody, I mean, he had a lot of people at those parties, right?
Let's set the scene for Diddy's notorious parties, often referred to as freak-offs by insiders. These events are famous for being extravagant and unpredictable, a place where Hollywood A-listers, music moguls, and athletes all converge, ready to let loose without the scrutiny of the public eye. For many, it's a rare escape from constant attention, but while some attendees come to dance, network, and have fun, others might have found themselves in situations that were more than they anticipated. One name that often surfaces in discussions about Diddy's parties is Ashton Kutcher. Given his current family-oriented image with wife Mila Kunis, he may seem like an unexpected guest at such gatherings. However, back in the day, Ashton was known for his wild antics and party lifestyle. He even hinted at the unique atmosphere of Diddy's events, describing them as next level in interviews. Although he never divulged too much, his vague remarks fueled speculation. It's well known that he attended these parties, and while he's never spoken out against them, it's clear he's distanced himself over the years.
Alleged evidence that's been gathered in this case was from those 2 raids that were conducted on his personal homes in Miami and Los Angeles, and the indictment names the things seized that he allegedly made videos of these performances that have been.
The allegations surrounding Diddy's infamous parties suggest they may have been far more than just extravagant gatherings. Accusations that he allegedly recorded certain performances without consent have only added fuel to the fire. As for Diddy, he remains a powerful figure with significant resources at his disposal. While his reputation has undoubtedly taken a hit, he's not one to back down easily. It's likely he'll fight these allegations every step of the way, using whatever means necessary to protect himself and his empire. However, even if he manages to avoid legal consequences, the damage to his legacy may be irreparable. Once a beloved figure in the music world, Diddy now finds himself at the center of a scandal that could define his career for years to come. Only time will tell how this story unfolds, but one thing is certain, Hollywood is watching closely, and so are the fans. With each new revelation, the pressure mounts and the likelihood of Diddy, and possibly others, facing a major reckoning grows stronger. The public wants answers, and they're not likely to let this one go. For those caught up in Diddy's world, the days of secrecy and silence may be nearing an end. This brings us back to the central question: what really happened at those parties, and will we ever know the full truth? Or will Diddy, with his connections and influence, manage to keep certain details hidden forever? As more information comes to light, it's clear this story is far from over. Whether it's Will Smith, Usher, Ashton Kutcher, or countless others, the full extent of their involvement and the choices they made may soon be revealed. For now, the world can only watch and wait as the secrets of Diddy's parties slowly unravel. With stakes this high, there's no telling where this story will lead next. But one thing is for sure, Hollywood may never be the same. So what do you think? Could these parties be hiding even more secrets about Hollywood than we realize? Are we just scratching the surface of this story? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates.